Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? Mic check, mic check. Okay, we're good. Just get songs on track. No, we're not doing that. It's very early for that. Lo-fi? Lo-fi? Let's do lo-fi. It's early. As long as Ray's not here, because he calls it elevator music. See, child, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're a little different today, a little off kilter schedule in a way. Trying something new out. So when I first started streaming, I would do these morning streams like occasionally, and I did do one the other day on Saturday morning, and pretty good turnout. It is midweek, so probably won't be as good of a turnout, but just trying something new. Might as well. I have the a little bit of flexibility excuse me, to do these morning streams, so we might as well, right? Try and hit some different audiences. Try and yeah. you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, so we are here, Heroic Anthem. This is day one. Last night we pushed our tech, we did all of our upgrades, and then that was pretty much it. I kind of five marched some barbs a little bit, and then I just kind of called it. We did do some stuff last night too, though, which I was kind of like, you've got to be kidding me. So we'll show that. As more people join, I'll maybe throw up a poll. But I did something really cool last night, and maybe we'll throw up a poll to see who can guess what we did. But we did something pretty neat last night. And of course I didn't catch it on stream, so for those who are wondering as well, yes, I am now in 93T. We ended up merging with 2027 with 93X. Maybe some other players came here as well, but I was one of the lucky few from X to come up over into T. Good morning, Mom and M. There's a familiar face from when I used to stream early. I am more of a morning person too, anyway. So like, I generally like to stream when daylight savings time isn't going on, or it is going on. I don't know. When reset isn't at 8 p.m. I much more enjoy streaming when resets at 7 because it just feels like I still have a little bit of my night once I'm done streaming. Because usually I go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then, you know, it's 8:39. Whereas streaming now, when resets at 8 o'clock, you know, we stream till like 9:30, and then like boom, like I'm pretty much like starting to pack it in and get ready for bed and shit. Where the heck is he at? Richard. 1446, swarm it down. We won't be ready for that. We do have bastions available now too, so this is a nice little benefit. So what rankings? Honor rankings? Or for pre-KVK? Good morning, Skitty, by the way. Or good afternoon for you. We did our trial of Kalkarak. So yeah, that was a nice little thing. I was able to kind of chill, do all my stuff. I was chilling on Plato's stream a little bit while I was upgrading my things. So yeah, it was nice to go into an opening map of the KVK, and then also too, like, let's be real, I don't have to fight for views. There's no one really on right now, so that's nice. Even though we're probably still hovering around the same views, so. Experimenting, y'all, experimenting. Ah, yes, we can look at that, Skitty, yes. Here's our Bastion skills. Pretty favorable. So, I've noticed something in particular with these skills is, number one, there's not a lot of infantry. I think you're looking at the sole, like, the sole infantry skill for this KVK. And that tells me that Lilith is maybe a little worried that infantry might be OP. I don't know if I've ever seen a heroic anthem where one troop type is kind of like, usually it leans heavy towards a specific troop type, which in this case it's Cav and a little bit of Archer, but I guess you can say this is an infantry skill too. The Guan Yu. But it's very, yeah, these are very different skills. Like, we don't have the Joan, the normal attack damage one that we're used to seeing. No belly. So they've even stepped away in the support skill realm of not giving us too much damage potential from what it looks like, except for this Genghis Khan skill here. But we have the Takeda skill, 40% attack, and then you can gain march speed. Of course, ever since I swapped out my Genghis Khan, we have now seen him. Well, Siege of Orleans doesn't count because everyone's kind of available, right? But now we have him. I could have sworn I saw him on another one ever since I've did the commander swaps. But of course, we have more sightings of Genghis Khan. So it is what it is at this point. Obviously, we're not going to go back and rework Genghis Khan, but I've felt this 2 KVKs in a row now. El Cid, which we usually get the insta-proc damage. This is now 25% more damage and 25% march speed once he's below 50%. So kind of okay there. There's a double C rage regeneration skill, Minamoto's march speed and attack, which this is going to be interesting. I like so much march speed, and we'll touch on that as well. Julius Caesar, pretty good one here. Troops gain 15% unit capacity. We have the Emotep, Archer stats, Kira Archer stats, Pelagius with his heal, Kuso with his additional damage. So this would go pretty well on to my Arthur Phillip. Joan of Arc, here's the one where we usually see the Joan of Arc with the 25% normal attack damage boost. And again, I think with the state that we're in, with infantry being so strong and smite insert all that being pretty dang strong right now, they've kind of nerfed this a little bit. So at least the support skills to give us more damage. So there's the Joan heal. Then we have the Herman, Archer, attack and march speed, and then the Sun Tzu, troop less damage, and infantry 10% health. We want to take a look at the alliance rankings. What's up, Beast? Alliance quiz. We actually haven't had that event in quite some time, I feel like. 60 MX, the 960 guys still there chilling in MX, maybe as a bode to the championship season that they just had in Osiris League. 1818 at number 2, 1786, who they're in our water camp, I believe. I should probably get that map up onto my stream. Let me go see if I can find that real quick, y'all. Did have it somewhere. You probably won't. You could still see. Yeah, 1786 in water camp. So I actually didn't realize that they were this strong. 1786, 12.5 billion power. I don't know if they... Let's take a look. Maybe... Okay, that's as I thought. 2975 players going into 1786, and I believe this is in part that this is a Japanese kingdom, which would make sense because the larger bulk, right? These players here, not Silver Dragon, he was kind of an OG 75 DC Viet player, but Green Star and then this player here were part of the secondary migration just as I was leaving 75 DC, and they were from a Japanese kingdom as well. So it would make sense that they kind of merged in, and that would put 1786 at the third strongest alliance. Then you have 93T, 3213, who is that new Imperium on the block. Then there's 93X, which again 2027 has since merged into. So we can probably go in and take a look here. And they are mainly Viet as well. And from everything that I've heard, they very like cooperative so far, and they're very excited to play alongside us. So that's going to be pretty cool. Good night, Beast. Then we got our buddies over here, 2293 at number 7th. And let me see if I have this correct. I mean, there's 10, 12, 13 alliances here. 2397 with BBX up in Earth Camp. And number 862 YS are allies over in the Water Camp. Here's the secondary alliance of the 3213 New Imperium Kingdom. 2074, again our water camp allies. 96 kg up in the Earth Camp, 60 GT all the way down at rank 13. And then we have the sub alliances, 93P, 60 KA, 60 KS. So those are pretty much your rankings there. And then if we go to individual kills, the new Aang player, who seems to be the new Arvix on the block, I believe one of these is the Prodigo account from last KVK that just went berserk. So you can see 960, unsurprisingly holding top spots. Aang V2 down here, like Jesus. The Ace, who we actually played against in 2581 in our KVK2 way back in the day. This dude hits like a tank, so. And that was like 3 years ago, so I don't know if I'm really looking forward to fighting him again, because that hurt back then, so I can only imagine now. There's our buddy Genie. He was also in 2975 at one point. Addy, of course, in 960. C Will. Cigar of 1818. And you can just see it's just stacked with 960. Here's our first 1093 player to make an appearance on the individual kill rankings. This is the old Legend F account. There's Eater making an appearance for 1093 as well. Moner at number 30th. Big 2, which I could have sworn this player was on a vacation permit when I checked. I don't know. I could have sworn that they were on vacation. There's the other Genie account. Ayo Genie. Great time to look to bring that account to 1093. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of those accounts. Just saying. Just saying. Both AngV accounts used to be Osno and Peacemaker. Oh, Osno. Okay, that would. But he got a Prodigo account too, right? Draco, good morning. Thank you for being a member for 13 months. Yes, hit that like and subscribe button, everyone. Appreciate you, brother. Japs, welcome to the stream. Even on vacation. Okay. So that makes sense. Yes, this big 2 player is definitely on vacation. Like, I'm not tripping. I definitely saw that correctly. As we were doing our homework for diplomacy, I helped out 1093 a little bit by going into 2975 and checking out who is on vacation because I saw my farms there. You can check list at Temple to see who's on vacation. Yes. Yeah, he's this player is definitely on vacation, so. Alliance kills, let's get a look at. Not to anyone's surprise, 960 on top. Then we have 93T, 1818, 93X, 1786. There's our buddies Sip over here. 2397, 2074. I mean, looking at it now, like, this stuff does look relatively balanced. I think, at least when you look at like power perspective and kill points, obviously, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I think we're off like 16 billion KP. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 4 million KP difference between Earth and Water Camp. But they do have a 14 billion power disparity between the two camps. So yeah, I mean, looking at the rankings now, it's pretty decent, I would say. It's gonna be a fun KVK. Start getting our chainers. We'll do a little bit of chaining. We'll check out. I think I have to do a couple tech upgrades, so we'll go ahead and do those as well. Fuck. Now that I mentioned tech, I gotta respond to. Yeah, let me do some tech upgrades. So this is what I was able to get to so far. And I need to now do... I'm not going to be able to do a lot. The fact that Call to Arms is... Oh god, I can't do anything actually. The fact that Call to Arms is so early is kind of nuts, to be honest. So we got a fair amount of people in here now. I'm gonna throw up a little bit of a poll. Good morning, Skins. What's going on, brother? So we did a thing last night. So we'll throw this up. What's up, Alberto? Welcome. I don't think we need to really. The only reason why I'm not is because with this format, like I think with Siege of Orleans last time, I think you get shorted a Mountain Warfare. And like I don't know if we're expecting too much in Zone 5. We are going to be going into Zone 5. I just don't know how hard we're going to be going. So no dailies for me this time. But I am definitely going to pick up one Mountain Warfare and then potentially another 2. That second one I'll kind of have to play with and see where I'm at along in the tech tree. And if we are somewhat close, then, you know, maybe we'll look to make some moves, but no dailies for me this time. Tech tree is very different. It's extremely different, and it's only day 1 for us, so it is quite different. I will say, Nam, I did see your message. I will say that I really don't think I can divulge that information just yet. For competitive reasons, because as soon as we start, you know, sharing it around, like, you know, people are, you know, we want the competitive edge. So I think I'll probably have to wait before I can divulge any of that. So that was another part of the reason why I didn't want to stream last night, because if they don't want us sharing the tech guide, if I'm doing it live on stream, and you can kind of see where I'm at now, but you don't see like the step by step. So I kind of wanted to shadow that a little bit as well. But it is very different. It is very different. Actually, when is 6th March? So we still probably can get 6th March for Zone 5. And Runecraft for Zone 5, actually, probably 2, I would assume. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We don't even have the full thing yet either. They're giving it to us in pieces. So yo, King Schmuck, welcome to the stream. I honestly, like, skins, it's something I honestly would probably run by 1093 first and see. I mean, there's pros and cons of coming here, right? Like, I'm in an Imperium. You know, we're gonna get these big fights, you know, in and out of KVKs, but part of 1093 strength, which is no surprise, I think, is there was this like layer of like secrecy. on kind of like how they did things, right? Like there was never any really content creators here. And yeah, it's just something that I would check with them first to see, because I think even the prior KVK tech guides, like there's not a lot of people that I think, you know, had the one that I had, which was also a 1093 tech guide. So we'll see. I do think with us being free to play Kingdom that we need all the advantages that we can get. So content is great, but yeah, want to keep that competitive edge. Joan, Sun Tzu. I guess we'll go for Sun Tzu first. How dare you, Mystery Moo? I don't know if they took my barb or not, but how dare you? Too slow. Fucking Cinny. Fucking Cinny, man. Let's go for the easy 3-piece up here. Specializing cav and infantry only. No, we'll round it out at some point, I believe. I think all the we're still trying to work through like how much all this stuff is going to cost. What do you think of the New Zealand? The New Zealand skin looked pretty good. I don't think it's in game yet, right? But I did see the post of it. Yeah, they didn't put it in game yet. Yeah, I just saw the post of it. Looked pretty nice. Kind of like the other Poseidon skin in a way. It's like a variant of the infantry health one, I believe it was, or defense. Kind of a variant of that. I'll leave the poll up for a little bit more. So far, 30% vote for special inscription, 22% for equipment special talent, and 48% of the viewers say nothing, you're gaslighting us. Atlantis skin, yeah. The Atlantis skin, that's right. Yo, good morning, Plotto. Oh man, I ran out of coffee. Son of a gun. Plotto, of course, on the other side in 960, where we were friends last KVK. Now we are foes. And also, too, I was chilling on stream last night. Thought it was like, this is like my third KVK in a row, like matching either like with Chiz as an ally or against Chiz. Kind of funny. Ooh, that was juicy, but they kind of walked away from it. All right. I'm not a pro barb chainer, so we're going to go for the easy ones here. Zeosh, welcome to the stream. Best commander for new free-to-play players. Oh man, that's tough. I'm trying to think. I haven't played early game Zeosh, so it's quite tough for me to give a gauge on that, honestly. If you don't follow Apocalypse Gaming, you should definitely check him out. He is in the middle of a project where they have created Kingdom in the 3Ks. And he definitely is going to have some better insights on that. Okay, who is spamming my shit right now? Is that my old channel? spamming me on Discord or something. I don't know. I think when you're first starting, because you're gonna have commander swap options, I do believe YSG is viable. It's honestly very tough for me to say, Ziosh. I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. Because the game is drastically different from when I played early game, and there's a lot of things that they've added into the early game which you just don't know unless you're playing it. So yeah, it's really tough to say, because you get commander swaps, and then you get the new commander reworks that they did for KVK2, and then I believe your commander swaps come after KVK3. I mean, Liu Cha is probably your best bet to get ready for him. Good morning, Maury. And with what Maury's saying, Alex is probably a really good option too. I would be curious to see how Alex performs in this new KVK setup with the tech changes. Like, if we're not getting a lot of this poking back and forth fighting, I think Alex is going to lose a little bit of value. So I think we have to wait and see how he's going to perform. But I think you should really be planning for a Liu Cha March, so LC. That's 100%. And then probably based on what new archers are going to look like, you're probably going to want to line yourself up with new archers, either in the form of just getting the sculptures ready for him or getting ready to max ZL. And then also Philip is another really good option for new free-to-play players, because he adds so much versatility to your account once you're an SOC. Old Kingdom 1029 is fighting 8-3, 16, and 11-88. Yeah, they got a pretty good matchup. Philip, welcome to the stream. It's free to play. I would only go for YSG if you're planning on chaining. Get Alex 100%. He's still good in SOC, and if new commanders release, that'll replace him. Just swap him. Yeah, I think Alex and YSG are probably your safest bets. YSG definitely for KVK1, Alex for KVK2. And then after that, you want to start slowing down on who you're investing, because you're going to get 2 commander swaps once you enter SOC, which Season of Conquest is anything after KVK3. So after those first couple initial investments, you want to start then like playing it safe. In KVK1, you're only going to have 1 march. You're only going to have like 1 to 2 marches anyway as a free to play. And in KVK2, you'll probably still have about the same. So there's no rush. Don't go spreading yourself too wide, and just focus on a few commanders to make your marches in those first few KVKs decent enough that you're getting some kind of value on the field with them. And then you can really start making some big decisions once you're in SOC. The game really starts opening up for you after that. You know, after those first few KVKs. BQ goes with LC, yes. Yeah. Syed, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Saw you somewhere. Where'd you go? New sub since I've been so interested in this game right now. It's fun to watch you guys. Very nice. Welcome to the game, Ziosh. Philip, because yeah, Philip's I think a must-have for any player. KVK3 got a first commander swap as soon as they left Lost Kingdom. Oh wow. Oh, as soon as they leave Lost Kingdom after KVK2. Yeah, so if that's the case, then I think Alex is a no-brainer. Like, you want to have max Alex, and then you're looking to potentially swap or just have whatever sculpts to dump into LC. So it should probably be YSG, because you want to be able to chain, and then Alex you max. That's so many sculpts, man, for free to play. I just don't think you can have enough to max both of those commanders. I'm almost certain that you can't if you're free to play. Maybe even maxing one is a little bit of a stretch. I think Alex is, with that being said, it's probably Alex 100% is probably the commander that you want to max. And then everyone else you're kind of chilling on, because I don't know if you're going to be able to max YSG. But if you do, you're going to get some good value out of barb chaining. So, and if you wait until you get to SOC or KVK3, whenever you can get ZL, because he automatically has the circle AoE that YSG has, for the expertise. So I think it would probably be Alex then, with what Nem is telling us. Yo, Al Qaid, good morning, brother. I was in KVK 2 and 3 and 3589. Many maxed ZL, which would make sense, I guess. Silent, welcome to the stream. Silent Fury. I don't know if that's still Silent Flow, but as free to play, it'll be hard to get 1.2k for LC and another 500 for BQ. So probably go save LC Philip. That is a good play, actually. Yeah. ZL and Alex are musts for free to play in SOC. Mohammed, welcome to the stream. Do you know what happened to Arvik's account? The one that's in this KVK? Specifically, it's on vacation, if you're asking about that one. Yeah, I think LC is the safest play, off what Silent Fury is saying. And then, yeah, I think everyone needs a Phillip, so that probably is the safest play. It's tough, man. Like, if you see yourself as being like a hardcore barb chainer, or not even hardcore, but if you see yourself doing it, which you should be if you're free to play, then the question of YSG comes into play. His troops got deleted? That I don't know anything about. That's kind of wild. Oh, so you're not even in KVK yet. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, there's no rush. Like, your first KVK, like, just get out of that KVK, like, with your account intact in a way. I'm even playing another city builder right now, and it's boring, but I'm just hoarding all my stuff for my heroes. They're not commanders in that game, they're heroes. I'm hoarding everything, because number one, there's not a large commander pool, and I know that there's going to be more commanders to release in that game. With this one, you actually have a little bit of sight, which is nice, but hoarding in these games is like never a bad thing. Like I said, in KVK 1, you're going to have one march worth of troops, and then for your gear as well. So there's really no rush on those first few KVKs, Ziosh. BQ. Yeah, BQ. I mean, the best march in the game was coined as Liucha Alex, and lost my train of thought. The best pairing in the game was I think Liucha Alex, because of this instant proc meta. Now that we might be getting away from instant proc meta a little bit, BQ I think has a little bit more value, but he's just also better for arcs as well. So for anyone who's like planning to play arc like somewhat competitively, like, BQ is a good addition to your lineups, because he's just going to be better for arc, I think. We did actually max our BQ a few days ago. I did that off stream. So we did max our BQ. We'll go in and look at the poll one more time. 26% of people think we got a special inscription last night. 29% think we got a special or equipment special talent. And then 45% think that I'm gaslighting. Well, folks, I'm not. And you really can't make this shit up. So For those who are new to the channel, we just did a crafting stream a few days ago. Since we had Alliance mobilization, I dismantled my 4th set of cav gear to then go in and build my leadership set. So we came up short on materials that day, and I needed 30 around 30 legendary mats. So we got the Dalrooks puzzle box that popped up, which is now gone. So I went in and I spun that. And then once we landed into KVK, I went in and I bought out the materials, which then gave me enough to craft the weapon, which we were waiting on. And I was chilling last night and I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. I do some crafts off stream because I get wrecked like crazy. I'm 2 for like 48 on insta crit. So when you craft and you get that instant special talent, well folks, that is now 3 out of 49 because I got the crit gloves the other day on stream, and I have infantry. Where is it? Jesus. Oh, it's on Richard. And I've already had the infantry crit gloves, which I got. I don't know why gloves is like a thing for me. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Fuck it. I mean, I get wrecked on stream so much, and lo and behold, you can't make this shit up. I crit the weapon for the leadership set. So 1093 has a new scuff garrison coming into the fold, since I do have the Heraclius YSS. And yeah, I mean, I need 2 more iconics. 1 more I should be able to get if I'm able to keep up with the honor. I need to get 60k honor before zone 5. So we'll go in and we'll most likely we'll iconicize this, and because obviously we're gonna get the 1 extra point on the troop base attack, which I honestly forgot that was a thing until I was like looking around and I was like, oh my gosh, you actually get an extra base point with special talent gear. I totally forgot about that. So we got some luck. So no gaslighting. We did pull an insta crit, which is pretty nice. So 1083 new scuff garrison incoming. And for arc would be pretty nice. I'm not gonna push that up to special talent all just yet, but all signs are pointing that when I do get into the range of starting to special talent gear, that's obviously going to be the first one that I go for now, because I just have less of a way, especially with that weapon out of the way, which eats up so many materials. So that's going to be really nice for the account. And then probably tells me that with the next Cav Garrison release, I should probably prepare to maybe max that commander when they come out. Maybe. Rubio, welcome to the stream. Have you seen what happened with a lot of the Arvix accounts? I have not, Nick, no. But I'm assuming if it's anything like what Muhammad was saying before, that troops have been getting deleted or something. Better go to the casino with that luck. Yeah, maybe I'll buy a scratch off today, or I'll buy some lottery tickets. Just check. Oh. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button, consider subscribing. Thank y'all for chilling with me on this beautiful Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday morning. Anything else that we should cover or check out? I think I covered most everything that we kind of generally look at whenever a map opens. Other than that, we're just going to be chilling out. We will be, you know, popping on and doing some of these barb chain streams and just, you know, chilling out. So if you guys are enjoying, definitely consider subscribing. And then probably, like, this is a little off topic from rock stuff, but I've been running some test streams, and I think I'm ready with everything on, like, settings wise to start streaming some Marvel Rivals. So I think that'll probably come. That might come at some point this KVK. But I've been on that grind a little bit over there on that game. And just wanted to make sure all my settings and all that stuff were good, and stream looked good. So we'll be jumping into some of that stuff as well. Most likely what I'm going to do on that though is I'm going to stream that on Twitch. I don't think I'm going to be dual casting on YouTube and Twitch just yet. I have to work those settings out and whatnot, and it seems have to work those settings out and see how the stream looks, because it is going to be a little bit more intensive on my PC. So we'll see, but we'll probably have some of that stuff coming soon. Raining in Texas, Drackled, bro. I feel you. It's been raining so much here in Jersey as well, and it's not good for sales right now. Competition, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you jumping on the leadership set train. Well, yeah, it took a while, but we got there. I do believe the next leadership commander should be Garrison, yeah. Which actually, I guess maybe that should be something to prepare for rather than the Cav Garrison. I forgot that we're actually on. Well, I think we should have gotten a Garrison long ago, no? Or did we get Heraclius just last year? I feel like he's been out for like a year and a half. Hunky, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What say you, Dan? Do I get my Delta with all gold inscriptions for that Subutai rally? I mean, not even for the Subutai rally, but freaking dude, the Arthur Phillips slaps in the field, man. It's so good with this armament set. And I'm gonna go in and we'll get that the Cubus mic like report analyzer, and we'll do a little bit of playing around in zone 5. Like I'll take Butterfly off for a little bit and we'll see what the trades look like to get a little bit more like tangible data. But I did run some samples last KVK, and you are noticing about like a 15% increase in your trades with Butterfly inscription on Arthur. But for the Subutai rally, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that thing would clap pretty hard. And not to mention, like, because the way that your account is set up, Hunky, like you could even like get that thing on an OL team. Like, seriously. I think the gear and the armaments are pretty well off. Why? I feel like these barbs are more spread out. Or people just going like ridiculously ham, which wouldn't be a surprise because we're in 1093, but holy cow. Okay, we got that one. I should still be doing Bastion quests while I'm doing these. Yeah, but that's all you need, Hunky. Honestly, like, especially if you're like garrisoning, I think you'd be surprised that you can still do. You would still be pretty well off on an OL team. Not to say like it would be a top tier OL team, but like I mean, there's never a shortage of garrison captains. So, only thing you don't have the Eleanor, so. Next Cav Garrison, I would say, would be nice, and that would really kind of solidify that account for a pretty decent OL account, I would say. Oh, Philip, that's right, yes, yeah. So we got an open fielder, next should be Garrison, that is true, yeah, I totally forgot about Philip. Matterboy, welcome to the stream. Okay, so this is the breaking news Oh, Eleanor is maxed. Oh shit, I didn't know you maxed Eleanor. When did you do that? Brain cells be brain cells be diminishing here. Look at this whale over here. Kunky is now the true Cav main. He's got Bert, he's got Eleanor, he's got Sabutai. He's got the rally garrison gear. Makes me look like a bad Cav main. I'm not gonna be able to work this guy over. My march speed is way too slow. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. Hey, kill him. Kill him. Just don't you walk away. God damn it. Zone 5 for garrisons. Philip, I play a bunch of characters. I would say like I definitely main support a little bit more so. I'm a Lord Luna. I can flex onto Cloak and Dagger, Invis, and then for DPS, I got pretty good at Namor last season, but fall off is a little bit there. I'm slowly working on Star-Lord. I'm not really great at him. But I've been doing a lot of Punisher this season, and I've been having some really good games with him. But I would say by far, like I have my best games when I'm playing Luna. I could flex onto tank too, so let's try and go for this. Arthur Burt, this guy. trying to put the stamp on the true Cav main thing. Still not cleaned up stats? What you mean, Arthur? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Ugh, the grind. And now it's HA too, so you want to min-max these bastions too, so I can't start jumping all over the place when I'm feeling lazy to get quests done. You're sleeping, my guy. I'm gonna go steal that from you. Every barb chain under 10 is a shot. What's up, Lambo? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we you know, maybe we work in a sippin' Saturday stream. We'll see. I gotta say though, man, that the hangovers have been like real, like lately. Like when I've been you know, having some good times here beginning of the summer, and yeah, my body is not what it used to be when it comes to drinking and, you know, the after effects. So, you know, maybe we can sprinkle them in occasionally. We've only done the one since so far. I think one official one at least. So, yeah. Indeed, Lambo. Like it's rough. Like I kind of didn't like believe people and like the hangovers get worse. But man, dude. I have now since entered the realm of having 2-day hangovers, and I think some of that's a little bit mental, but yeah, I just went to Atlantic City for a work trip a few weeks ago, and yeah, I was out of commission definitely the whole next day, and then even the following day I still felt like a little like ugh. So yeah, we're entering that age realm right now where the 2-day hangovers are now starting to creep up on us. I'm curious of what's going on with this Arvix account situation. Like, isn't there secondary passwords to stop all that stuff? Yes, I am a bad Cav main. I think Eleanor was second only to Gorgo Hera. We will see with the new infantry garrison. I don't think we've seen too much. I mean, there's not been a lot of hype around Tokugawa. I think he's good in passes because he's not very anti-swarm. So I think when you're in a situation where you're going to get swarmed, you're still going to opt for Gorgo Hera. I could be wrong. I haven't really been in tune with what's been going on too much, so we'll have to see. Oh, Gorgo Toku is good. Enemy stopped rallying past quick when they saw. Oh, well, is it? Yeah, in a pass. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens if it's like a you know, swarm scenario. What's up, Chino? Welcome to the stream. Not in the wrong VC. Still never been hungover. Good, Nem. Keep it that way. If Dan's getting old, he's about to get recruited to 1029. Younger than me, drink until 2 a.m., go out for breakfast, start work at 4 a.m., sleep 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., and do it all over again. That sounds brutal. I'm to that point in life where it's like, I got work tomorrow. I ain't doing nothing. Although that happened a few streams ago when I was drinking and unsurprisingly got a little bit more drunk than I thought I was. Although I think that was a Friday night. I can't remember. I don't know, Artha. Apparently his accounts from a rogue pilot, I don't know, they had the secondary password and they deleted his troops. I have no idea. Just hearing about it now this morning. Welcome to the after 30s facts. Old streamers, all the part-timers go there. I need to train more troops. Nah, my troops are at a fair place. I think after this KVK, we'll need to train some. So that'll be quite tough. Think I'll start feeling the Imperium pinch a little bit there. So we got to play a little bit smarter than we did last KVK. I think I overshot the deads that I like actually needed to get a little bit. But I mean, we still needed to drop for Imperium. So drop out of Imperium. So I would have had to delete some anyway. So, yeah, I might start feeling this Imperium pinch, though. We'll see. Catch a good buzz and feel it 3 days after 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Lambo. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you, brother. Boba, welcome to the stream. Good morning, brother. Getting you Arvik's pilot dance. So, no, I'm good, bro. My account can't handle a pilot. It's just I don't have enough on it. I don't have enough speeds, even if I needed one, like, you know, that wouldn't be out of commission, I think. So we're gonna have to try and change my gameplay style a little bit because I am far too aggressive for what I spend. So, and I don't barb chain nearly enough, which that's not going to change because quite tough for me to barb chain. Not gonna lie. Sounds like a pilot didn't get paid. Probably, yeah. Ran his troops into cities, broke down equipment. Oh my god. That's a nightmare. Last KVK. As long as all the KVKs that, you know, we partake in aren't like that, I think I'll be okay. But yeah, that one really kind of broke the bank in terms of what the account was ready for, as it did for everyone's account. So I can't really complain too much. Ooh, let's see if we can walk this guy down here. Too far? Might be too far. To go back to the Discord, this happened. Technical difficulties, Mom and M? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I've never heard that before. Whenever an ad comes up, the stream stops. Not anything on my end. There's definitely no settings on the YouTube end. Mother son of a gun. Oh, we got it. Let's go. Oh, yeah? Too many accounts to maintain. Yeah, well, now you have this freaking Aang character who's maybe falling into the same thing. He's also got like a ton of accounts. Like all of those top tier accounts have just... He's like the new Arvix. I feel like Aang. So Arvix kind of went in and scooped up those like kind of top tier accounts. And now it's Aang doing it. Like we were just looking before in power rankings, like, look at this dude. Individual power. Oh no, wait, we looked at kills. Aang. There's 3 Aangs in this KVK, all from 960. I think that's it. But I'm sure I think there's a few more that player has their hands on. I actually didn't look at individual power. Let's see. Boom 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 at number 1. Then Addy, then Genie, then there's the man Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider took number 1 in pre-KVK. Mad Achilles making his return now in 1093. A lot of beefy boys, What is top 100? Do we fall out of 100 million power? We do not. 100 million power. Holy shit. I wonder what it was in comparison to last KVK. I'm sure there was like... Can't remember. We definitely did look, but... So we dip under 100 million at our 531st player in this KVK. Last KVK ran out of speeds, gems, and went into my back for resources and spent 500, wailed out. That's a way to go out, man. Boba 748 in power. How am I ahead of you? What the heck? Wait a minute. What? Oh my god. That's crazy. I did do this too. I fucking messed up in a way, but like I don't really know how else I was gonna do because I had my siege march ready. And I popped my training buffs and I went in for pre-KVK. And stupid me, I'm like, I had like 100 and I had an absurd amount of T3 siege. I was like, I'm going to upgrade them all to T4 after all my buffs were popped. And then I was like, fuck, I can't upgrade T3 to T4. It has to go straight to T5. So that's where a little bit of my power bump just came from. So we got to live with that. And now our goals are going to be a little bit higher. So, I'll probably have to look to delete some of those potentially if we don't fall out of Imperium. So that'll be fun. Show Alliance powers. Yeah, I got you, Karma. We're okay. Welcome to the stream. Why are you not using from keyboard? It's easier than this camp icon button. I always misclick it. I don't know. Shit. Was I not? I wasn't paying attention here. My archers are too slow to do this too. Usually when I'm fighting, I'm using all like keyboard things, but oh shit. But barb chaining is fine. No, I ruined it. Fuck. I ruined 2 of them actually. Yep. Yep. 100%. 100% hunky. Night hunky, thanks for chilling. Alliance power, yeah, I got you. Let's just get this, see if we can get this one going here. Don't run into the node. Don't walk away. Ah, you son of a... Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay. So we did check this out before. 60MX, as I guess they're commemorating the Osiris League Championship that these guys got. 93T. 1818 at number 3. 93X, which we merged in 2027 players into this. So they are slightly higher. This is not... It's kills. Sorry, 60MX, 1818, 1786. So this is 1786 plus 2975. So they have their 2975 top end players here. Oh, and 12293, maybe some more, but all the 2975 here. Then you have 93T, 3213, which is the main alliance of the new Imperium Kingdom, which is up in Earth Camp. 1093, 93X, which again we merged 2027 players into it last night. SIP at number 7, that's our water camp allies. 2397, let me pull up this map again because I don't know all these kingdoms off the top of my head. 62YS, I believe they are 62YS, they are also in our water camp allies. Then 3813, which is the secondary alliance of 3213. They're 1B. We won't say secondary, 1B. OV24 in water camp at 11. And then 96 KG up in Earth camp. I guess MCN. MCN might have merged into one of those alliances as well, because I'm seeing here A818, which they have switched since as well. They're B818 right now. BBX, MCN, we have not. So there's BBX, MCN. I'm not seeing here from Earth Camp, so they must have merged into another one of those alliances. And then 96 KG, did we see? 96 KG at number 12, yeah. OV24, 86 NS. That's 1786. Yeah, so all kingdoms accounted for there. So MCN of what, 3176, I believe, maybe, is merged into another alliance. Rosen of Elsa, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Having a Diddy party with 3213. Next Wednesday, right? Zone 5? Zone 5 Diddy party? Who's bringing the baby oil? Sounds like a minty job. Lil Chan, welcome to the stream. What are the best commanders for PvE, in your opinion? Whoa, that's a question you don't get every day. Anything high skill damage. I really like I'm biased on this, but Huo. Huo's really good in really any of the latest commander releases are always going to be really good for Realm of Mystique, for Soroli. Anything with just really high damage output is usually the way that you want to go, because you're not worried about trades. So whatever hits the hardest for you, that's what you should be using. For me, it would be my Cavs, so either Huo or Arthur. BQ LC. It's probably the strongest infantry march in the game now. And then obviously ZL Herman is the best archer march, and we desperately need those upgrades for our archers. Ooh, there's a fat little horde here, but I'm gonna miss these most likely. I don't know if I have enough health for them. I did. Well, I switched some stuff, so I didn't. I mean, my arch set like isn't the best, right? Like my stats are really kind of piss poor on this, although the damage is pretty good and the armaments aren't great. So I left this intact just in case. I don't know. Honestly, just in case. I was just trying to play it safe. So I did do a pincer set, kind of scrounging through all my stuff, and this is what I ended up with. So the stats are it's definitely the lowest all damage out of any of the armament sets that I have, because I'm usually, I think for everything else I'm above 3% all damage. But I did get this one here, which I think that was kind of the best rare that I could have swapped over for Imploder to debuff the defense. This one, I believe I have the option to switch. I think I have another good armament on this that I can swap. It has a better inscription, but not as great stats. I have to go in and find where that is. And then some of these I can just go in and do some transmuting, because I haven't touched any of them really. This one was, again, from a previous formation, so that one has some transmutes on it. And then this one here, which I just simply put this I put this inscription on. I've had this spiked inscription forever, and I was like, yeah, let me make him look a little bit better than he is with the 4 inscriptions. So that's our set for now. And as we go through, like if I want to swap over that forceful, like I probably could for the 4% boost in normal damage dealt. But yeah, I mean, comparatively to all my other sets, like my damage isn't going to be as high. 3% on my Huo, 4% on my Arthur. Hell, even my infantry, my infantry skill wedge formation is above 3%, and then also my actually my archers aren't above 3%. I think even this one too. Yeah, even my third set of Cav armaments is over 4% on damage. Yeah, Richard is very slow. Well, I don't have any march speed. You don't have universal march speed in these new tech trees, so it's all going to be troop dependent, which is funky. Lubo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, just a little bit of cleaning up. Nothing crazy. I think the Spirited is okay. Hardy obviously is good. So like these two, if I get better inscriptions, I can look to swap them off. But for now, I think we're okay. I think Bluster was one I was thinking of. Well, let's see. I think I actually have no Arch. Yeah. So this was the other one I was thinking about converting for the 1.4% all damage. But for now, I think that Spirited will suffice, especially since I don't have to worry about re-rolling all the attributes. So I'll take the 5% extra damage. This means too that I should ideally hit my skill with 5% extra damage. Maybe you might lose it. Honestly, you probably do lose it, I think. So yeah, a little bit of cleaning up. It's not terrible. It's not great either, but not yet, Harak. God dang it, Rimuru. All right, I'm gonna go steal these two over here then. Get off my lawn. We're sleeping on these barb chains a little bit, but we're gonna slowly wind this thing down anyway, because it is about that time to start getting ready for work. Start making our way back to our city, I guess. Whoa! There's so many over here. I don't know if I get this. Seems a little far. Definitely not getting it now. Look for a better one. There we go. Spirited is trash. Yeah. Yeah, because you're not getting it for the skill. So for now, I gotta leave it. The stat spread on it is, I think, good enough to keep on there. If we need to change, of course we can do so. We do still have some conversion stones, I believe. So like if we wanted to put the bluster on with the 1.3% damage, we could do that. I have 7 stones left, so I actually did an achievement unknowingly, and we got 5 conversion stones for that, so that was nice. Who's that? Rimuru again. Rim, what you doing, dog? Oh, shit. Sent you my BQ. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sheesh. Target takes 20% increased smite damage. Guarded. I have so many guarded. It's not even funny. 4% boost. Okay, nice. Ours actually would be like kind of similar in terms of inscriptions if I changed over my forceful. Obviously you have the special one, which is nice. I'm like thinking, bro, you know what honestly might happen? I'm thinking about this now. This might happen. Depending on what our next formation is that comes out, which is most likely going to be for archers with skill damage. Like they're maintaining skill damage from what it sounds like. Hunter's okay, but you get this additional boost for single target, which archers are never going to do. So you're basically just getting the 5% boost to skill damage. Depending on what comes out for them, this hunter possibly is going to go into a toppler as well. Hell, I might even do that this KVK if those trades are looking as good as they are, because my ZL Herman struggled last KVK. I could not get the skills. I could not get the skills to, or the kills to warrant. It just was lagging behind so much. No, I'll wait for that, obviously, Boba. Because I think there's definitely rumor that we might get the new archers before Kingsland, which would be something that we haven't really seen before. So I would definitely keep it for that. But as soon as we find out what the next formation is, along with the special inscriptions, like I probably wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger. But you're right. I was getting ahead of myself a little bit. Probably not for this KVK, because I think we do want to see what's going on with the new commanders. Damn it. I gotta pay attention. Oh my gosh. I just lost out on a pretty good group there. Recall Fat Boy. 7%. I guess that's fair. Yeah. 7% boost. Pretty good. Pretty good. Octodonut. A rare sighting. Hello. Welcome to the stream. one of our faithful community mods, yeah. Does a lot of work on the creator program. Octodona, thank you for popping by. I really should have missed out on that group there. Sag. Bastion quest refresh. I'll take the 2 easy ones. Forget it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Take the 2 easies. Get these. We'll finish this Bastion quest and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. Next stream, I think I might come back Saturday morning. We'll look to sprinkle in these Saturday morning streams, get a little bit more coverage in terms of viewers. So probably Saturday would be my next one. I'm trying to think of my IRL schedule. We could come back sooner. I don't think Friday I'm doing anything because I think I got plans with the wifey Friday. So Thursday, tomorrow night, maybe. Definitely, I believe Saturday morning we'll come in and stream. Do another little coffee and chill. All right, guys. I am going to wrap that up. It is time to get ready for work. See if I doubt there's anyone streaming right now. Negative. All right, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna wrap that up here. Thanks for chilling out this morning. This is gonna be a really nice KVK 1093 versus 960 round 3. Be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you guys enjoyed the stream. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. I'm out. Have a good day. Later. Peace.